Okay, what have you observed so far in this? Well, I tend to stay, I'm a Bucky Fuller devotee. I stay away from right and wrong. It either works or it what? Doesn't work. Some groups it works with the other groups you have to take a little variation of it, but this works in most cases. Okay, good. What else have you learned? Commitment. What about commitment?
Commitment to what you're saying.
Yes, good. Commitment to what you're saying. Notice when Taylor went like this, what was she telegraphing? Uncertainty, apology, hopefulness.
Keep it simple.
Keep it simple. How many of you? Okay. How many of you have not? Thank you. Okay. Got it? Anything else you've observed? Yes.
More about controlling the mood in the room, regardless of context.
Weren't you the guy who was asking about context before too? Yeah. Give him a hand. Well said. Look, there's certain things that you do. It's repeated. Yes.
Yeah, it's not about you. It's about us, right? What can you do for us and make it happen?
Yeah, it is. It's about you. I don't know. It's necessarily about making you happy, but it's definitely about you. It's about getting you to participate in the process. That's right. From the very, very beginning. Remember I said that's when you're the most nervous and they're the most what? Skeptical. Who's the heat on when you come to the front of the room? You. Bad deal. I want to get the heat out there. Put it back out here right now. Right? That's why I start immediately by, I don't say hello, don't tell a joke, don't say good morning, don't say thank you. I mean, some people tell jokes. Oh, let me start with a joke. Now, look, if you're Jay Leno, okay, great. Start with a joke. But I'm not Leno, man. What's the problem with starting with a joke? Yeah. Yeah, you might offend. It's high risk. I mean, why shoot yourself in the foot? Trying to be funny, particularly if you're not. How many people realize that your strength may not be stand-up comedian? Okay. So, what's that? How many don't? Thank you. Okay? Yes. Please stand.
It seems like to me, it seems like to me that even with this, timing is important. So what I'm wondering is what is the most effective? How many of you have had breakfast today? Raise the hand. Or how many of you have had breakfast today? Do you ask the question and then raise the hand, or raise it while you're asking the question?
You'll find your own rhythm. I can't answer that.
So it depends on the person, the question, the situation.
How many of you had breakfast this morning? Sometimes if I have a really, really cold room, what I'll say, by a show of hands, how many people had breakfast this morning? I mean, that's making it. Venture capital guys, use that one. By a show of hands, how many people here are interested in a return of better than 40% cash-on-cash return in the first year? Okay, good, thank you. How many people are looking for something different than that? Good, thank you. See what I'm saying? But you understand, you got to demonstrate the behavior that you want. Got it? Okay, give it a go again.
How many people would like to have just as much energy as they did when they were a kid?
Say thank you. It's okay. Don't worry. It's okay. Go ahead. Do it again. Stand straight. Stand up. There we go.
How many of you would like to have just as much energy as you did when you were a kid? How many people don't? Thank you. How many of you don't want any energy? Go take a nap.
Okay, good. How was that? Better? Yeah. Much better. Give her a hand. Give her a hand.
Some of the seminars that I do, I don't have a hands-free mic, so I'm holding a microphone or I'm talking into a microphone. There we go. I'm holding a microphone, sorry. So then you're into this moving away from.
Use your other hand. That's why I always use these too, because I'm not a big handheld person. Anywhere you can get a wireless handheld, you can get one of these. It works off the same transmitter, so it's no big deal to get. Yes.
With my venture capital, I could be potentially speaking to one, maybe two people. It feels a little weird to say how many of you. Which one?
No, it's true. No, it's true. I mean, but typically we're talking about in a training environment, okay? So we're talking training environment. But in that case, how could she do it if she's only got a couple people in the room? Yeah, you're not gonna. I wouldn't go to a hand-raising deal, okay? And that doesn't make sense. But if you've got a couple people there, I say, are you interested in? That'd be a good one. Are you interested? Of the two of you, what are your interests in? Before I begin, how many of you, even with two people, how many of you are interested in the same thing? You don't have to demand the hand holding because they're standing right next to each other. That's ridiculous. Okay? The purpose for hands is to get a group to participate. It creates an energy. It's a group thing. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
But even for a room that has just two people, how do you get to warm up the room so that they are receptive to what you want to say?
Let's just stick with the formula now, okay? Because what you're doing is you guys are slicing and dicing this thing. I'd like you to get some more experience with it. The rest of it will become more evident as we go through. Obviously, there are exceptions, particularly when you're dealing with one-on-one. But this is train the trainer. We're talking about a training environment and a public speaking environment where you typically are going to have some people in the room. And this, at my experience, works for any number of people in one variation or another. Everybody got it? Yes? Okay, good. Any questions so far? Do you have any questions so far?
No.
Okay, so what comes next? What did I do? Who knows what I did next? When I came, no. What's that? Acknowledge. Who said that? You said it? You're up. Okay. How did she do? Give her a hand. Okay, you stay up here. Yeah, you stay up here. You okay with this? Okay, good. All right. Surprised but fine. Okay, good. Okay, so you take it from the top.
How many of you would like to get the highest score in every test you ever take for the rest of your life? Yeah. Thank you. How many wouldn't? All right.
How was that? Yeah. Pretty good. Give her a hand. Well done. Okay, now, a little bit more energy. Try it one more time. This time we'll give you a power whoosh. That was the difference. We didn't give you a power whoosh, okay? Power whoosh. Do it with a little more energy. Okay, ready? Go.
How many of you would like to get the highest test of the entire group on every test you take for the rest of your life? Yeah. Thank you. How many you wouldn't? Thank you. And I really want to thank you for being here. I know that going back to school can be intimidating for people, and I'm really glad that you're here to make it a fabulous experience for yourself, and I'm here to help you make it a fabulous experience.
How was that?